How's it going, guys? Slippery Jim here. Welcome back to my playthrough of Terraria. And this was my first ever character that I created in Terraria, and also the first ever playthrough that I've done in this game, and it's been amazing. I have enjoyed every moment that I've put into this game so far. So it is drawing to a close, however, because we've pretty much done most things in the game. We've beaten all the bosses and stuff like that. In the last episode, we actually farmed the Moon Lord a bunch of times to get a lot of really cool in-game weapons and stuff like that, and materials and so forth. But there's a couple of things that I want to do in this episode that are probably going to be fairly challenging and fairly grindy as well. The first one that I want to do in this episode is I want to actually complete the bestiary. And basically with this, if you complete it 100%, you actually get awarded a very special pylon, the universal pylon. And unlike most of the other pylons, you can place it in any biome that you wish. Basically any location throughout the map that you want to put a pylon in. And I was thinking about this, and there's one place that I really would like a pylon, and that's down here in what is basically my money farm right now, my platinum farm. It's technically a truffle farm, but the truffles sell for really good money. So to get here, I have to kind of teleport over here, then go all the way down here and across. It's not really that far compared to the old school Terraria when we didn't have pylons. But it is kind of annoying if I want to go back and forth from this location. So I'd really like to put a pylon here somewhere to make it more convenient for me. And I was thinking about this, and then I realized, well, hang on, pylons, you actually need to have two NPCs kind of in a house near the pylon for it to work, right? But when I did a bit of research, the universal pylon doesn't require any NPCs at all to actually function. So I thought that would be pretty awesome if we could unlock the rest of the bestiary and then get that universal pylon and install it over here in my platinum farm. That would be just absolutely awesome as far as convenience goes. So that's one goal that I want to complete in this episode today. And as far as progress goes with this, as you can see at the moment, let's have a look here. We've got 522 creatures in total to add to the bestiary to get it to 100%. Right now, I'm at 93.68% collected, which is pretty good, really, when you think about it. And if we actually check here the filters, so I've unlocked 489 and there's 522. So I think if my maths is correct, 33 creatures that I have to locate to complete the bestiary. And a lot of these creatures, I've found most of the really rare ones already. So there's stuff like this one here that a lot of people have trouble with, the Ancient Vision. I actually must have found him more than once because he's 3 stars right now, which is pretty cool. And I believe he's summoned by the Lunatic Cultist. So I don't remember seeing him, but we must have fought him at some point to unlock him. And I've got a lot of the other rare ones as well, but there's a lot of event ones like Christmas, Halloween, and also ones to do with certain biomes during sandstorms and stuff like that. They have to be corrupt or snow and all these specific stuff for the ones that I've actually got locked. So yeah, that's going to be a bit of a grind, but I should hopefully be able to use a few little things to make it easier for myself. Like we can actually use the old school volcano farm down here and just change the biome, hopefully to get some of these creatures. But then again, some of them that's probably not going to work for. Anyway, so we'll see how we go with that. So that's goal number 1. The other goal that I've got is basically going to be to 100% all of the achievements that I have remaining in Terraria. So this is a little bit weird. Like if we look at the achievements here in the actual game itself, right? So achievements that I have left If we scroll all the way down here, you can see we've actually got these ones left to do, but it's really weird because there's 8 achievements showing as uncompleted. I've actually done 3 of these 100% already, such as defeating Queen Slime, defeating the Dread Nautilus, and tricking a gnome into turning into stone. I've definitely done those already. But, I mean, you can see here I've got a garden gnome right next to my fountain. But I guess we'll have to do them again, and hopefully they unlock. We'll see how we go with that. It's obviously a little buggy. But there's some other really cool ones in here as well, and stuff like that. So that should be relatively easy, although this one here is going to be a little bit more of a grind to complete 200 quests for the angler. I think we've got to do 29 quests, considering that it's 200 total. We've come a long way. I think the angler just got killed, actually, so that's kind of bad timing. Anyway, yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be working at 100%ing those achievements in Terraria today, as well as unlocking the bestiary. Before we get started, though, there's a couple of things that I'd like to craft that we can actually craft using some of the items that we've been getting from grinding the Moon Lord and stuff like that. So if we come over here, at the moment I think I'm using the Christmas hook, which is actually a pretty good hook. This hook's not too bad at all. But there's a better hook that we can make, I think, with some of our fragments here. So we're going to grab some of our fragments out of here. And if we come over to the Ancient Manipulator, we should be able to craft ourselves the Lunar Hook. And this is going to be like the ultimate hook. So we'll grab that and equip that. So that's going to be pretty awesome. I think this is like faster and it goes further and stuff like that. So you can see it's got the 4 different types of hooks representing the pillars, which is pretty awesome. So that's pretty cool to get that as an end game type hook. Man, look how far that thing goes. That's pretty awesome, actually. I don't really use the hook too much, but sometimes if I take my wings off so I can have more powerful accessories, it's still useful. So yeah, we'll retire the Christmas hook. That was pretty cool though, for a long time to get that. And the other thing that I want to make is I want to make the other sets of armor at some point as well. But for starters, since we're going to be doing the bestiary unlock thing first, which is all to do with creatures, right? So I thought we would actually go summoner for a while, because I enjoy playing as a summoner, and we'll figure out if we can make the summoning, the end game summoning armor here. I think we're gonna need to grab some luminite out of here, and then we should be pretty much good to go. So let's have a look here, and I need to figure out which one of these is the summoning set. First of all, let's have a look. I think it's the Stardust one. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. All right, let's get the Stardust set going. So it looks really cool as well. What else have we got to make here? I don't know if I really need to upgrade my axe and my pick saw too much. I guess we could though. The pick saw. Let's see. I don't think these ones do the soaring side of things though. Let's have a look here. So pickaxe and axe, right? But this is already an axe over here. So we don't actually need it to be an axe because we've got the axe, which is an axe and hammer combo. And I'm going to keep this because it's just so cool. But maybe we will upgrade our pickaxe actually, because this is for pickaxe 210, right? Over here we've got, and this is very fast speed. I guess it probably doesn't matter too much which one we make. With 225%. The pickaxe power at this point doesn't really matter because there's no blocks over this one here that require a higher pickaxe power. But that's +4 range. this is +1 range, so these will give me more range. 225. I think they're all probably going to be pretty much identical, just different looking, right? So which one do we want to go with here? I like the look of the Nebula one. Let's get that one. So that's our new pickaxe there, and we'll retire the Pixel, which has served me extremely well after we beat Golem. What else can we make here? We might make the other armors later on as well at some point, because I do want to try out a bit of melee and stuff like that. I think they're the main things that I wanted to get out of the way. I don't know if it's worth making the wings or not. See, the Celestial Starboard is obviously really good and fast and stuff like that, but it's a little bit overly sensitive. I just don't know if it's worth making like the solar wings or something like that. I mean, really the Starboard's probably the best one anyway, so I'll probably hang on to that. We'll put the rest of the stuff back in here. But yeah, let's put this on, and we're gonna set up, get set up as with a summoner set up here. Let's put our ores in here, and we'll obviously have our nebula stuff for later. But the as you can probably tell, the actual bonus of the Stardust set is it gives us a Stardust Guardian as an extra summoner. Plus it gives us one extra minion and increased minion damage by 22%, which is pretty awesome. And I think we actually get 2 extra minions for these, each of these pieces, and then 1 for that. So that's 5 extra minions, which is pretty amazing. I think the maximum minions, let's just see if we can get the max minions going here. We'll switch out to our summoner stuff. Wish I had more space in here, but I guess we'll put our we'll put our spare sets of armor in probably the Defender Forge. Let's put this down over here, and we'll put those in there, and we'll also put the magic accessories away as well. I'm not actually wearing a lot of them right now, but cool. Grab that. Nice. For some reason, I always get confused when I have my tools out of order to what they should be. Anyway, that's better right there. Okay, now the summoner accessories. Let's have a look here. We've got the pygmy necklace. What else do we got? I don't think this gives us any extra minions, the summoner emblem. It just gives us extra damage. But these ones do. So we'll put those on. Let's see here. We'll probably go with taking that off. Put that on, and we'll take off. I'll keep the frozen shield on because I kind of like that. It's like my replacement for the worm scarf these days. Go like that. Alright, so that should give us all of the extra minions. So as well as the 5 extra minions we get from our armor, we get 1 for that, 6 extra, 7 extra, and then 8 extra. 8 extra minions, which is pretty awesome. And plus this gives us 22% minion damage. This gives us 10% minion damage. This increases the damage as well. So yeah, it's all good. It's all good. And I think this just increases the number of minions. So yeah, nice one. That should be pretty cool. And I think we're going to go with, we'll take a couple of things here. We'll take the, I don't think the Moonlord drops a whip, does he? But I think the Kaleidoscope was the best, probably the best of our whips that we had here. 218, 453. So yeah, we'll take down all of our magic stuff here. That's a debuff, so we'll probably keep that. And we'll keep that. Keep the Terra Prisma. So we'll put the whip. Actually, the whip is already there. Okay, so we probably just want to get a backup staff in case you want to switch things up a little bit. So we might go with, we might try out the, we'll take both of these and try them out actually. Yeah, we'll take both of these. I think we can also use these to increase our whip damage. So we'll grab those out of there. We're not really going to need a lot of our mana stuff here. But we've got our summoning potion and stuff like that. So cool. So for now, we're going to put this in here. And we'll put the... Actually, grab that out of there. We'll put that in the Defender's Forge as well. So we can easily switch it all back later. I think that's everything pretty much. And I'm going to put away the old whip and the old hook and stuff like that here. Hopefully I've got space in here. Doesn't look like I actually have space in here. What do we got here? Some of these dev sets, flame wings, leaf wings. I think we can just buy those anytime, right? So we might trash those. Put those in there, that in there. And we also had the pick saw. So let's see. I guess we'll put that in our tools. This is usually my tools chest right here, but again, I've pretty much run out of space here. Let's have a look. Maybe we'll get rid of the Drax. Oh, the Drax is a classic though. I don't know why I've got rope in there. I guess it's a functional item. That's why I put it in there, but we'll put that in there. Alrighty. I guess we could take that out of there and put that in here. Because I'm also keeping my... Was I keeping my Demon Conch in here? Maybe I had it somewhere else. It might be in here. I've got just so much stuff. It's kind of hard. I wish they'd brought out a proper inventory like system in this game before they stopped updating it. You know what I mean? Maybe I wasn't putting the Demon Conch in here. I mean, we don't really need this. We don't really need this teleportation thing anyway, because we've got all of our pylons. But I guess I'll put it back in here for now. Yeah, I've got no idea where I put the Demon Conch, but it's got to be around somewhere. I thought I was keeping it in here, but I don't see it here right now, unless it's in the void. Oh, there it is there. I'm keeping it in here for some reason. Alright. Well, we might as well put the other similar item. It's a weird, sort of a weird place to put them, but anyway. So yeah, we have the Demon Conch and the Magic Conch, and that gives me one extra spot in my functional items chest. Cool. All right, I think we're ready to go. So now we can summon a really let's just check out first of all how many Terra Prismas we can summon. If we use this and we use the summoning potion, then we just go like this. Let's check it out here. That is so huge right now. I think that's the max right there. Look at that blade cloak. That is pretty crazy. So that should be the max amount of minions you can possibly get. Plus I've got this guy over here. And we could even put up one of these. Just basically walk around and everything gets killed. So awesome. Oh boy. You gotta love Terraria for this sort of thing. Just the crazy weapons and stuff like that. Let's take a look at the bestiary here. So, well, actually, the bestiary isn't that useful in terms of telling you what you need to find to complete it. Because if we, like here, right, it's just got question marks in terms of what I've got to find to unlock 334. But fortunately, I have a list of the items that I need to find. So we're going to focus on some of these. I think a lot of them are crimson creatures because I haven't really spent a lot of time in the crimson for whatever reason. It's like way over the other side of the world. And there's only a tiny little section of it here as well, really. Well, it's not that small, but compared to the rest of the areas, like I've got a lot of corruption in this world. So I do have a few crimson creatures to find. Also, there's some other creatures that we have to find as well. I think I have to find... Let's have a look here again. At, just for example, the Pigron. So we've got the hallowed and the corrupt Pigron, but we don't actually have the crimson Pigron. So that's going to be tricky because I don't have a crimson area over there in the ice. But I guess what we could do is we could take the Clantamina over there and just change a whole bunch of the area into crimson ice, because I have it fairly well contained. Like where my base is over here, these areas here are pretty much hopefully free of the corruption and stuff like that. So I could just contaminate a whole area here like of crimson and then fish here. That should work, I think. It's hard to know where to start when you've got 33 creatures to track down. So we'll use one of these. Now, I also have a bunch of Blood Moon fish that I need to... Well, there's a couple of them anyway. I think there's the Blood Eel. Let's have a look here. Yeah, the Blood Eel. It's not showing up because I haven't located it yet. And another blood fish as well. I just can't remember what it's called. I think if we look here, blood. So you can see here I have actually defeated the Dread Nautilus. In fact, several times. I've got 5 stars on this, but it didn't show up in my achievements. So anyway, we could probably look at doing that at the same time. So yeah, let's focus here. We're going to do a Blood Moon. We're going to buy the powders from the Dryad, Vicious and Vile powders, and we're going to try to catch one of these for the achievement. And then we've got the Blood Eel that we've got to kill, and there's another blood fish as well. I just can't remember which one it is to fill out for this. I think, let's use one of these filters here. So it's not showing me the ones that I've not unlocked yet. The main filter that they should have here is if locked, right? And they should, instead of question marks, they should tell you what you're looking for. It's a bit too much hit and miss otherwise. Anyway, let's do this. So we'll head over, before we call this thing in, so for the Blood Moon, what time of day is it right now? It's actually 11 PM. Alright, well, we've still got a little bit of time, I guess. We might have enough time for some of this. Can I not teleport inside there? Alright. Let's use this. We're gonna speak to the Dryad, and we're gonna buy ourselves Vile powder. Buy like 25 of these. I don't think they're that expensive. Actually, let's just get a full stack. And what else does she sell here? So it looks like she's not gonna sell the other stuff that I need, the vicious stuff. Maybe that's from a solar eclipse or something. But anyway, yeah, I think we're gonna want to go and do some fishing in the Blood Moon to try to get the other creatures that we want. Let's just refresh this. And hopefully I didn't get completely obliterated too badly here. We're going to head over to the setup that I was using for the Blood Moon fishing, which is this thing. And I'm not going to put on too much of my fishing equipment right now, but let's see. I usually have a spot here for me to put my... Let's put that there. So we're just going to grab our fishing rod out of here. And probably the chum. Where is it? Chum bucket. Oh, I should put some... Actually, I have some fishing potion there. I'll take that. But I need the sonar potion as well, really. Anyway, we'll see how we go without that. And we'll chuck some of this down here. Chuck some chum. 3 of those. Alright, let's do it. So I've got no idea what we're going to catch here. Let's just make sure we're zoomed out as far as we possibly can be. My fishing power is actually not good because I don't have any bait. I was like, what is going on here? Let's see. Where's my bait? Bait. Quickly. Okay, that was just a trout. We need something more spicy than a trout. We need to catch some of these Blood Moon monsters. 131. 131 fishing power is not too bad considering I've got none of my fishing gear on right now. I guess a big part of that is the golden fishing rod really helps. I mean, these creatures are pretty rare. We might not even get lucky enough to catch one here in this Blood Moon, but we can summon in some more Blood Moons next time it gets dark. Okay, well, we pretty much destroyed the blood eel super quickly there. Let's grab the stuff. I think the reason that I didn't fight the blood eel too much is because it didn't seem to drop anything particularly useful for us. See if we can catch anything else here. Well, we've still got a little bit of time left. We've only got literally an hour left. But we seem to destroy that blood eel super quickly. So we should still be able to... Even the Dread Nautilus, I think we can take him out pretty quickly. If we can hook one. There we go. What was that? I didn't even know what that was. Might have been a wandering eye fish or something. Okay, we're running out of time here. Keep catching reaver sharks. Swordfishes. Oh, there we go. Hemoglobin. I think I've already got that one in the bestiary, unfortunately. Okay, it's pretty much daytime now, so yeah, I don't think it's blood moon anymore, unfortunately. But at least we got one of those creatures. Although we're still getting the blood moon music, right? Maybe it's 6 o'clock. I'm not 100% sure what the timetable is for this, but oh, we actually got a vampire frog drop from that. It's pretty cool. The vampire frog summoning stuff. Man, the stuff is getting hooked and destroyed before I can even see what it is. Okay, that's definitely the end of the Blood Moon now, but we got a few creatures there. Or maybe at least one of the creatures that we were looking for the bestiary. So now we should have, let's have a look here. Let's just... So, what do we get here? We got the blood eel. Oh, hang on. Now it's showing the question marks. So we got the Blood Eel. We got 5 stars on that, which is pretty cool. And yeah. All right. Let's get rid of that filter. So now we've got, let's see, locked 490, 522. So basically we unlocked 1 creature there. Like I said, this is going to be quite a grind to complete the bestiary, but we're going to soldier on with it. And I'll have to wait until night so we can summon another blood moon here. Okay, so far no luck. We've got a few hours left though. Oh, the Dread Nautilus. Here we go. This is gonna be a very quick, very quick fight. Achievement completed. Don't tread on me. Let's just grab the loot down here real quick. Looks like we got another blood moon, bloody tier to summon blood moons with again. But yeah. Well, I guess the achievement actually worked for me that time. We're going to keep fishing. We've got a couple more hours of the blood moon. There's the blood eel again. So we already crossed that off the list for the bestiary. But I think the one final blood moon fish that I need to add to the bestiary is something called a blood squid. I'm surprised I haven't actually come across it yet, because I've done a fair bit of blood moon fishing over the course of this playthrough, but we'll see if we can hook one here in the last hour or so that we've got of this blood moon. But so far no luck. Definitely helps having the sonar potion going though. I can see exactly what's on the end of the line before I reel it in. And yeah, the poor old pirate over there and the stylist have been having a bit of a bad time with all the blood moons that I've been calling. But anyway, that's the end of the blood moon. So yeah, well, let's just have a quick look here. I'm just going to sort out stuff in my inventory here real quick. Get rid of this junk. And what do we got here? Let's have a look. I think I've already got one of those. Get rid of that. I could sell this stuff, but I don't really need the platinum. I also got these scissors. The stylist actually dropped these when she got killed by the blood moon monsters. And I thought I'd pick these up because I haven't actually got these before. Obviously, they're super weak for the point of the game that I'm at right now, but still very cool to add to the collection, I guess. And we got another sanguine stuff, which I'll just trash. I already have one of those. Very good early game summoning weapon. But let's take a look at our achievements here. So I definitely saw the Dread Nautilus achievement pop up when we killed the Dread Nautilus here. Let's just double check that that is showing up here for us real quick. Let's have a look. Should be here somewhere. Where is it? It's weird that they're not in the order that you unlock them. Let's see. There it is. Don't dread on me. Nice. So let's have a look at our bestiary really quickly and figure out what the deal is with this blood squid. Blood moon. Let's have a look here. So yeah, we definitely haven't caught it yet. But I guess I'm gonna have to summon another blood moon at some point and maybe look into how we catch that one. Alright guys, the next creature on our list that we're gonna try to find is actually a bunny. But it's an evil bunny. So I actually need to add the corrupt bunny and also the vicious bunny to the bestiary. And I don't think I explained it, but the reason I bought the vile powder from the Dryad during the blood moon is because we can actually use the vile powder to... I'm just taking off the armor here so that I'm not murdering everything too quickly, because I like to see... Oh, there's a gnome down there. Okay, let's see if we can lure this gnome up to the surface to try and get that achievement to unlock. Come on, buddy. Over this way. You have to be careful, though, because these guys do a ton of damage. Let's just see if we can lead him back up top here to the sunlight so he turns into stone real quick. Oh, my God. He just took half of my health. Right. There we go. Oh, and it actually completed the achievement. Heliophobia. I don't know what that phobia is. Probably something to do with stone or maybe sunshine. Not 100% sure. Anyway, getting back to what I was talking about, guys. Now that we crossed that achievement off the list, the vile powder, I actually bought that from the Dryad for a specific reason, and you can actually sprinkle vile powder on regular pure creatures, in this case rabbits or bunnies, and turn them into their evil counterparts. So the vile powder turns things into corrupted creatures, and there's also another powder called the I think it's called vicious powder, and she sells that every alternate blood moon, so I wasn't able to buy that stuff yet. But anyway, what we're going to try to do, and hopefully it works, is we're going to try and find a regular bunny here in the forest, and we're going to sprinkle the vile powder on the bunny and turn it into a corrupted bunny, so that we can add that to the bestiary, because so far I haven't been able to actually get one normally. So yeah, that's the plan. Hopefully it works out for us. So far I'm not having much luck finding the bunnies, though. There seems to be an absence of little furry critters in the forest today. Sometimes they fall down the inside the hollow trees, though. So I guess so we might have to check down there and make sure there's none down inside the trees if we can't find any up top here. This is really the largest section of normal forest that I have in the entire world. The rest of it's there's a tiny little sliver also where I've got the merchant and the merchant NPC set up in that forest cottage, but this is the largest area where I'm likely to find bunnies at. I'm not overly concerned with the spread of the corruption in the Crimson and the Hallow too much, as long as the main areas where I have bases set up. Oh, there's a bunny down there. Alright, let's get out the powder here. Hopefully this works. Nice! We got ourselves a corrupt bunny. Let's just double check. And there it is, the corrupt bunny. Look at that purple menace. Alright, well that's pretty cool. So I do have to wait until we either get another blood moon or I'll spawn in another blood moon. And then we'll hopefully be able to buy the vicious powder off the Dryad to do the same thing, except turn a bunny into a vicious bunny next time. But at least we've crossed off that one. Okay, we are still on the hunt for some more creatures here, guys. We've got still got quite a lot to cross off the list here. But I have been able to get myself some vicious powder, as you can see. So, yeah, we're back here in the forest and on the hunt for another bunny to turn evil for our own nefarious collection purposes. And we'll just sort of patrol back and forth here, and hopefully we can find another bunny like we did last time. just have to be patient. But, yeah, I like to, like, move back and forth. Sometimes I'll fly up over the top of the trees and stuff just to give them a chance to spawn in, because I don't think that creatures can spawn in right in your immediate vicinity. They have to... Oh, here we go. Okay, let's get the vicious powder out. Do the same thing. There it is, guys. We got the vicious bunny. Both types of evil bunny should now be here in the bestiary. Let's have a look here. Yep, the vicious bunny and the corrupt bunny. We already have the regular bunnies. And I even got the explosive bunny. You can actually craft those yourself, which is one way to get around having to load up the for the worthy seed to get them. Okay, so we might actually head over to the ice biome right now, because since I have both types of powder from the Dryad, Vile and Vicious, there's also another creature that we actually have to get both evil variants of, and that is the penguin. That's right. We're going to create some evil penguins today. And we need a corrupt and a vicious penguin. So we're going to do exactly the same thing that we did with those bunnies. And hopefully we can find some penguins. Over here in my fairly small snow biome. This is the edge of it pretty much, till it sort of turns corrupted over that way. Let's just have a look down here, because sometimes I think the creatures can fall down. I think they are a surface. They are a surface creature, the penguin. Let's just keep searching here. Let's have a quick look down this area here. Hopefully one will pop up for us pretty soon. Oh, there's one right there. Nice. Let's get the powder out. Alright, so that is the corrupt penguin crossed off the list. Let's get our vicious powder out now. And there we go. I also got the purification powder, because there's a few, believe it or not, there's a few creatures that I need to find just the regular version of them, because I only have the evil versions at the moment in my world naturally, like in the desert areas. So I'm going to try out the purification powder and see if I can turn evil creatures back to normal creatures. I don't know if that works. Oh, here's another penguin right here. Sweet. Just make sure he's taken care of there. Awesome. So that's our 2 evil penguins added to the list. Let's just once again double check here, because I do not take anything for granted in Terraria when it comes to achievements and unlocks and stuff like that. Here we go. Vicious, corrupt, completed. Awesome stuff. Alright, that's good. It is nighttime, guys, and we are doing some more Blood Moon fishing, because I still have to catch the final Blood Moon creature, which is the Blood Squid. Now, I did some research on this, and the Blood Squid is actually not a fish that you can catch normally by fishing. You actually have to catch the Dread Nautilus, and then the Dread Nautilus summons it during one of its special attacks as a minion, and that's how you actually get it. So we have to catch it. Speak of the devil! We have to catch a Dread Nautilus. Here we go. So you'll notice I've deactivated all of my summoning minions so that I don't kill the Dread Nautilus too quickly. So he has a chance to do the thing. Here he goes. This is it, I think. Nice! Okay, now we can kill all the things. So those are the little blood squids right there that he summons with those portal type things. But the tricky part of it is as well, it seems like... Okay, hopefully we can take him out there. Good. It seems like he only does that summoning thing with the blood squids if he has you within line of sight. So that's why I don't think I'd found those before, because I was usually cowering inside my safety box. So he didn't summon them in. There we go. Blood squids completed and added to the bestiary. That is awesome. Okay, next up we're going to summon in another event. Pretty easy one though. And we're going to use one of these snow globes here to summon the Frost Legion. So it looks like it's approaching from the west. Let's head over here and see if we can encounter some of the monsters here that we need to find. So there should be a separate search category for the Frost Legion here somewhere, if I can find it. Anyway, we'll worry about this. We'll worry about this later, I think, because I can't seem to find it here. But anyway, basically, there's 3 different kinds of snowman that I have to track down. Is it a blood moon? It's also a blood moon right now, by the way. Anyway, we're probably going to get a lot of blood moon creatures at the same time. But essentially, there's 3 different kinds of snowmen that I have to find and take out to add to the bestiary. Something called a Snowman Gangster. There's another one called a Snowballer. And there's a third one called Mr. Stabby. So we're going to keep an eye out for those guys. It's actually pretty hard to tell which individual creatures I'm killing here, because I've got such a huge mass of Terra Prismas flying around all over the place and killing stuff both on and off screen. But yeah, we're definitely killing a ton of snowmen here. We'll check at the end to make sure we crossed off the right ones. But I'm pretty sure the whole event of the Frost Legion is pretty much the same snowman enemies. So I'm really surprised I haven't already added these guys to the bestiary, considering I have done this Frost Legion at least once before, when I accidentally started it thinking it was the Frost Moon event, because they sound so similar. But this one's super easy, whereas the Frost Moon is probably one of the harder events in Terraria. Okay, let's just make sure we're taking care of business here. We're nearly at 50%. I'd say we've almost definitely crossed off these, if not all of them, probably most of these snowmen that we had to find. They kind of look very similar as well. The Snowman Gangsters is probably the easiest one to spot, because it has like a Tommy gun and a hat that it runs around with. Looks like they drop a bunch of snow and stuff as well. But yeah, we're pretty much just destroying everything here. This is probably a bad area to fight them in, because there's so many hollows and holes and tunnels for them to fall down inside. Alright, we're getting there. 2/3 of the way. Man, they're all down in here. In the corruption tunnels. Okay, Frost Legion is over. Let's check the bestiary here and see if we got our Snowman, Gangster Bowler, and Stabby all added. That is awesome. So we don't have to do the Frost Legion again, which is pretty awesome. Very, very good. That's pretty cool. We do have to do some other events though for some of the other creatures. Okay guys, welcome back, and we are going to be doing another event. This is also a pretty easy one, the Goblin Invasion. So we've just summoned that in now, And looks like they're coming from the east. So the Frost Legion attacked from the west. The goblins attacking from the east. Why are they coming from the west though? I don't understand. Maybe they don't know which way is east and which way is west. Their compasses are a little bit faulty. Anyway, the reason that we're doing the Goblin Invasion, it's crazy because I've fought the Goblin Invasion so many times, but maybe it was in pre-hard mode because I think there's an extra goblin that they add for hard mode. That's probably the one that we didn't get around to finding. And I think it's called the Goblin Summoner. I think that's the one we have to find. And also something called a Shadow Flame Apparition. Okay, the Goblin army has arrived. I thought they'd already arrived. But anyway, okay, let's start taking care of business here. And keep an eye out for, I guess, the Summoner. I know that there's like a mage. I can't remember what it's called. But it fires those purple balls of magic stuff at you. Anyway, I guess if we have to clear out the entire goblin army here, we'll probably just naturally be taking out the goblin summoner and whatnot by the end of it. Just keep taking care of business here with our whip. Hopefully they don't fall down the corruption tunnels like the Frost Legion was doing. Okay, that's pretty much the last of the goblin army taken care of. And they didn't really put up too much of a fight, to be honest. Let's just check the bestiary here and see if we got the two that we needed out of that. Hopefully we did. Where is the goblin army? I'm pretty sure there's a filter for it. Anyway, let's just check individually here. If we go summoner. Nice, we got the goblin summoner. What about the shadow flame apparition? Shadow. I don't think. Apparition? I don't think we actually got that. Well, that sucks. We're going to have to do another Goblin Invasion at some point, I guess. Alright, Goblin Invasion Part 2. I think we have a summoner over there. Oh, what is that? I think that might be the, yeah, I think that was the Shadow Flame apparition right there. I guess that's like a weird projectile or something that the summoner actually attacks with. So that kind of explains why I missed it the first time, because I killed the summoners too quickly. There we go. Last couple are done. And we have defeated the Goblin Army yet again. Back to back. Hopefully we have no need to fight them again. We'll double check that in a second. But I got a lot of junk now from doing those invasions that we want to probably just trash. Wait, what's this? Shadow Flame Hexdoll. Summons Shadow Flame Tentacles. What is this? Wow, that's a really creepy looking magic weapon. I don't think I've got one of those before, so that's pretty nice. Let's just double check we got the... Yeah, there it is. Shadow Flame Apparition. Sweet! That is awesome. Now we've done those two easier events to get those creatures that we needed. We actually have to do a pretty tough one now, which is the Pumpkin Moon. And the reason for that is I actually, and surprisingly, still have one creature to add to the bestiary from the Pumpkin Moon event, which is the Headless Horseman. And I believe these spawn in round 9 onwards, or wave 9 onwards. So yeah. Okay, so far I'm not sure if there's a Headless Horseman right there. I don't know if we've been able to kill any yet though. Because I've been focusing on these stupid pumpkins and whatnot that have been making my life hell in this event. Alright, there's one down there. Let's focus on this one. And it doesn't really matter if we beat the event. I think we took it out there. Hopefully the Terra Prismas finished the job for me that I started with the whip. Let's just try and scoop up these hearts. Anyway, as a side benefit from completing Wave 15 here in the Pumpkin Moon event, we should get a full day of Halloween spirit. Because there's actually a few Halloween creatures that I have to add to the bestiary as well. So it's kind of like killing two birds with one stone, if you know what I mean. Looks like we've completed Wave 15. So now I guess we'll just wait for day to break and try not to die too many times to these stupid pumpkins here. Because it's like an endless amount now that are going to spawn in. Okay, guys, you have no idea how many times I got murdered after Wave 15 there. That was just a mass of pumpkins attacking me. But it was totally worth it because we got the Headless Horseman unlocked in the bestiary, which is pretty sweet. But now we should have a full day of Halloween as well, like I was saying. Alright, so guys, now that it is Halloween for the whole day, there's actually a few creatures that I want to find while we have this opportunity to add to the bestiary. And there's actually 3 different skeletons. Halloween skeletons, and I'm gonna head down here to the old mob farm. Let's take the old slime speed boost here, because I figure that this is down in the caverns. We're probably, and we've got all of our you know, our water candles and stuff going here. So this is we're already getting skeletons actually. This is probably the best place for us to have a chance of getting those. I think they are way more rare than the regular skeletons. We are getting a lot of the skeletons, normal skeletons here, but theoretically we should have a chance. There's another one. A chance of getting these 3 Halloween skeleton variants. And the ones I'm after are there's an alien one. There's an astronaut, and there's like an Abraham Lincoln looking skeleton with a top hat. So I'm going to keep an eye out here. It might even be kind of hard to spot them before they get murdered by my many minions right now. My Terra Prismas are taking a break. They're just letting the armor do all the work here. The Stardust Guardian is just doing the heavy lifting with the mob killing. Anyway, I guess we might have to just be patient with this because I think they are pretty rare. Theoretically, we should be getting the Halloween goodie bags as well. I'm not seeing too many of these dropping right now. Hopefully, I definitely saw the message that the spirit of Halloween was permeating the air or whatever it is, so... Yeah, I'm just a very impatient person, so I guess I'm just gonna have to chill a bit more and hopefully, wait, was that? I thought I saw a special skeleton over there. Let's just double check this. Halloween. Nice, alright. Yes, we got one. We got the astronaut. The astronaut skeleton. We've still got 2 others though to go. So that's pretty awesome. We know the plan's working. This is good. I probably should just sit in my safety box and just chill there, because that's how this mob grinders designed to spawn stuff in this top half here while I'm down in my safety box. I just can't. I'm too impatient. I've got to seek out the enemy. Alright. Oh, there's there's skeleton merchants here as well. I've turned off the volcano. I've kind of shut that down because I don't know if that will count as me killing the creatures if they fall in there and die. So just to be on the safe side, we'll keep that closed off while we're doing this. Oh, I think we got another one there. That looked like... Let's see here. That's the astronaut. Yes! We got the alien. The alien skeleton. One to go. Man, as you can probably tell by the amount of coins that we've got sitting on the ground here, it's been quite a long wait. And it's like 9:30 p.m. So far we still haven't found the last Halloween skeleton that I have to add to the bestiary, which is the top hat skeleton. Oh, hang on. Finally! Wow. My good sir, you have taken your sweet time. Let's make sure he dies there. Awesome. So we can, yes. We can, pretty much, get out of here now and head back. Let's just scoop up these coins, though. Can always do with more gold. So let's head back up to the village and plan our next creature that we have to track down. So I should also make sure I'm checking the fishing quest. Let's just see, what do we got here? The pengfish. I think I've got one or two of those in here. Let's just turn that one in. Cool. Got some master bait out of that. It's always good. Got quite the stockpile of master bait. Alright, we'll sell all this stuff. This is from the pumpkin moon. And all this other junk. Got some goodie bags. Pretty sure I got all the good stuff out of those Halloween goodie bags already. From previous Halloween events. Okay. Get organized here. Look how much stuff I've got to sell here from the pumpkin moon. Alright, next on the list, guys, we have a few crimson creatures, normal crimson creatures, as opposed to special weather event or situational crimson creatures. And so yeah, we're hanging out here over in the Crimson. I've actually got to find a Crimson Axe is pretty much the only creature right now that I expect to find here in the regular Crimson. There's a few other creatures I have to go to, like the desert for, but the trouble is the desert is actually corruption, so I'm probably gonna have to do something with the Clintaminator there to try and get those ones added to the bestiary. But for now, we're just trying to find the Crimson Axe, and I believe it spawns in the underground layer, but I don't know. I've been sitting here a while, guys, I'll be honest. I'm almost feeling like it's not spawning here, so maybe we'll have to go down to the caverns a little bit to just check if it's down there or something. Oh, what the heck? I'm pretty sure that was a mummy. Why was there a mummy here? This is not exactly a desert, but maybe there's enough sand or something here for it to spawn. I wasn't expecting to actually find that here in the straight regular Crimson area, but that's a bonus because I thought we were going to have to go to the desert for that. So cool, we got a Crimson Mummy. Let's just check this one because that is definitely one that I hadn't found yet. The Blood Mummy, I think they're called. Yeah, they're weird looking things. They got these big ear type things going on, almost like rabbit ears. But yeah, we've still got the Crimson Axe. Like, as you can see, we don't have it here. I gotta say, it's actually been the most elusive creature so far by a long shot. Even counting that stupid top hat skeleton. Anyway, I guess we'll hang out here a bit longer and see what happens. Okay, still no luck. I just wonder if it's down in the caverns. Oh my goodness, guys. The Crimson Axe has finally made an appearance. Holy cow, that thing must be super rare or something. But thankfully we have finally found it and taken it out to add to the bestiary. Wow. Alright, the spirit of Christmas spreads cheer. So guys, I just defeated the Frost Moon as opposed to the Frost Legion. The Frost Moon being one of the hardest events in the game. Probably up there with the tier 3 Old Ones army. But I didn't actually have any creatures to find in the Frost Moon itself. But let's just sell some of this junk real quick here because they drop so much garbage that I need to sell. But anyway, getting back to what I was saying, the whole reason that I did the Frost Moon is so that we could get the Christmas event happening. So once you defeat it, or at least get to wave 15, it actually gives you a full day of Christmas in-game without having to wait until December 25th. Like you usually would have to. So, there's a number of Christmas creatures that we have to actually add to the bestiary. One being Santa Claus himself, the actual Santa Claus, and not the crazy maniac military Santa Claus that attacks you as a mini-boss in the Frost Moon. But anyway, I am just going to organize some of my inventory real quick here because I'm just trying to decide if I already got a North Pole. It looks like I did, but that one's slightly better, so we'll keep that one and sell the other one here to the princess, who is always happy to give me top dollar for everything I throw her way. Anyway, so yeah, I'm not really sure exactly where to find Santa Claus. I'm assuming it's going to be over in the snow biome maybe. But there's also a bunch of different Christmas themed... Oh, Santa Claus has arrived. Interesting. Maybe. Well, I was gonna check for this for the Christmas wrapped slimes over in the forest, but we might actually head over to the snow biome and see if we can find Santa Claus wandering around down here. If this is even where you locate him. We'll have a look around and see if he's around here somewhere. Yeah, so I wasted a bunch of time looking around the snow biome for Santa Claus, and then I realized that he's actually an NPC. So, I just had to check the map, and here he is up here. So yeah, I'm very surprised that I haven't come across the Santa Claus NPC before, but because theoretically he should have spawned at Christmas time, but maybe I was in the old pre-master mode world. So he sells a bunch of Christmas stuff as you would expect here. I don't think I really want to buy any of this right now. But yeah, he should be added to our bestiary, which is pretty awesome. And it's kind of weird that he decided to live up here on the Snow Sky Island, but each to their own, I guess. Let's just double check here. So there's Santa NK, and here is regular Santa Claus. Nice one. Okay, we'll leave him up here to his Sky Island, and we might actually head down. There's a forest over here near the ocean, but also this very small one down here that we could check real quick because, oh, Santa parachuted down. I'm surprised he didn't die from fall damage, but maybe, I guess Santa flies around all the time, right, when he's delivering presents. Usually on a sleigh, though. Anyhow, I think our best bet is over here. So what I was trying to explain before is there's actually, I think there's 4 different kinds of Christmas-wrapped slimes that I have to locate. So I figure that we'll probably just roam back and forth in this regular forest biome here. And usually slimes are pretty common, but we'll see how we go here. I don't know if these Christmas variants are going to be a lot more rare or not. Like the way that those Halloween... I might put that down there actually. To increase the spawn rates and whatnot. But hopefully they're not as rare as those Halloween-themed skeletons were. Because they were quite painful to locate. Even in my specially designed mob farm in the caverns. But yeah, let's just double check here what we have to locate. So it's not, I think they're called present slimes or, okay, there's one right there. That's the yellow ribbon one. There's another one. Sweet. All right, maybe these ones won't be too rare after all then. Yeah, well, let's just double check here. So are they under slime? Yeah, there we go. Nice one. So we got the yellow and we got the red. And I think there's also a white one and a green one. If my memory serves. Okay, there's the green one right there. Nice. That's 3 off the list already. Which is good, because we only have 24 hours here of Christmas to actually find these, unless we want to do the Frost Moon event all over again. Mind you, the Frost Moon event is probably, in some ways, less painful than the Pumpkin Moon. Because the Pumpkin Moon just keeps going once you get to wave 15. And I wish there was a way you could just end it. You know, it gets to the maximum wave and then it just finishes. Wait, is that one up there? I think they can spawn on top of these trees. Oh, there's one right there. Okay, that's the yellow one. We already got that one, I think. We're just after the white one now. It's probably going to be the rarest of all. Wait, is that... Let's just have a look here. What? Is that corruption? What on earth is the corruption doing here? This is miles from anywhere. It's on the crimson side of the world. I mean, theoretically it could have appeared here from when I broke the orbs way, or the altars, right? The demon altars way back. That was ages ago though. And you'd think it would have taken over the whole area by now. I'm going to have to come back with the Clintaminator and get rid of that before it spreads too much. It's really weird. It's really, really weird. I think it can spread through wood. I'm not 100% sure on that. maybe it can't. Maybe that's the only thing preventing it from spreading. Very strange. Oh, we're not getting too many more slimes spawning in, unfortunately. Just have to be patient, though. No one ever said unlocking the universal pylon would be easy. Otherwise, everyone would be doing it. Just have a quick look down here. Yeah, look at that. That's really weird. It just shows two sections there. And they're on either side. It's got me intrigued now. I can't figure out how that happened. Because if it was from breaking the altars, like the odds for two separate blocks to be turned into corruption that close together. Okay, there's a red. Have I? No, still haven't found it. Oh, there we go. It literally fell out of the sky. It was probably up in the tree the whole time, laughing at me. Nice. Number 456. And we got the other ones as well. Alright, so we don't have to worry about Christmas creatures anymore. But what I might do is actually grab the Contaminator and we'll head over to the underground corrupted desert. Okay guys, so I've used the Contaminator here to turn the underground desert, or at least this small area, hollow. Because, yeah, there's a few creatures that I want to find down here. And, actually we're getting a few of them right now. I think we actually got a bunch of them, like, one after the other there. Yeah, we got all the ghouls. So I actually had to get the Dreamer Ghoul, this guy here. The regular ghoul, believe it or not, which I hadn't found because my desert was always corrupted. And the light Lamia as well. So I think we're actually good. We can turn this into the regular desert. This small area here, and hopefully we can get, because we got the ghouls that we needed. We got the hello ghoul, we got the regular ghoul, and we just need to get the light Lamia, because we've only been getting the dark Lamias due to the desert being corrupted. So hopefully we can get the regular ones to spawn in here, so that we can cross those off the list. And then we'll be done with the underground desert at least. But we do have a few more creatures to find. It's a regular ghoul there. Wait, was that I think that was the dark-haired Lamia. Yeah, it was the dark-haired Lamia. It's kind of hard to tell exactly what I'm killing down here because the Terra Prismers will just fly off everywhere. That's another dark-haired Lamia over there. I need to get the light-haired, the blonde Lamia. I was hoping she would start showing up if I converted the desert here to the regular desert, but let's just double check here. Underground desert. So we've got all of these. Oh, we did get... It's getting attacked by something. We did get it. Oh, and we also got the Sand Poacher. That was the other one I was looking for. So we got the Light Lamia and the Sand Poacher. Man, we were just getting a ton of stuff all at once down here, which is awesome. Anyway, let's come back here to the nice, safe jungle village because I don't like spending too long in the underground hard mode desert if I can help it. Let's just trash some of this stuff. Alright, so we're down here in the underground snow biome, guys. I actually used the Clantaminator down here to transform some of this area into Crimson, because we're actually trying to find the Crimson Pigron. And I've had no luck. I've been down here quite a while now. Yeah, so as I was saying before, guys, I did try finding the Crimson Pigron in its natural environment and had no luck. So I've actually figured that we might have a Pigron statue here if I'm lucky. Let's have a look here. I've actually got some statues I wanted to put away as well. Let's just chuck these in here. But have we got a Pigron statue? Oh, we do. We've got a couple of them actually. That is awesome because I've got the corrupted Pigron and the hallowed Pigron, but we don't have the crimson one, and hopefully we can spawn one from this statue if we hook it up over here to let's just look how many graves are here. This is from like all those events that I was doing. I died a bunch of times, particularly to the pumpkin moon. Okay, so yeah, let's just see if this works. I'm pretty sure it will spawn all different variants eventually for us here. Where is it? Pigron statue. Connect that. Flip the switch. Yep, there we go. That's the corrupt one. We've already got that one. I'm also going to be getting some jellyfish spawning here. Because it's like hooked up to both statue locations. Doesn't really matter. Okay, let's just... Is it just going to spawn another one naturally for me here? What's going on? I'm getting multiple jellyfish, but... I'm getting some puffs of smoke. Oh, there we go. Awesome! The Crimson Pigron. Yes, we've got all three variants now. That's a pretty cool little hack right there. Using the statue, by the way. And I think it works with a lot of different creatures if you have the statue for it to spawn it in. Crikey, it's a windy one today. But you know what, guys? That's perfect weather for the creatures that we want to find. Some of the most dangerous critters known to be found in the desert. Now, to help locate these dangerous creatures, guys, I've brought the Clantaminator with me because we're actually going to need to turn the desert into crimson to get these creatures to spawn in. And I'm going to actually turn this half over here on this side of the antlion nest hole thing. I'm going to turn that side to crimson, and I'm going to turn this side to the hallow. So we're going to have crimson desert, and we're going to have hallow desert. And the reason for that is I've got two creatures to locate that will only spawn during a sandstorm. And one of those creatures is the hallowed variant of the sand shark. And the other creature is, you guessed it, the crimson variant of the sand shark. So if we're lucky and we get a sandstorm, which only occur with a random chance during a very windy day, which it is right now, by the way. Let's just make sure that as much of this is transformed as possible. We really only need the surface here, I think, but just be 100% sure. But if we're lucky and we get a sandstorm forming here in this desert area, we might be able to leverage it so that we get both variants at once in the single sandstorm. But we'll see how we go. You know, having a plan is one thing, pulling it off is another. Well, it is much later in the day, guys. I've been checking the desert periodically throughout the day. It's still very windy, but haven't had much luck so far in a sandstorm forming. But Oh, this is looking good right now. I think it might be starting up actually for us. Awesome. So if we just kill everything that starts spawning during a sandstorm, we should get lucky eventually and get both of these creatures that we're after. But looks like we're probably going to get some sand elementals as well, which can be fairly dangerous. There's one right there. But yeah, I think we've got like the Crystal Thresher, I think it's called, and the Flesh Reaver are the two creatures that we're after. But they usually swim through the sand like sharks. We just basically hang around and kill all the things. We will probably take them out eventually. Hopefully let's just double check here. Oh, what was that? That was the worm. Let's see if we've managed. Oh, we actually got the Flesh Reaver. We got the Flesh Reaver, so we can concentrate over here on the Hallows side of the desert and see if we can find ourselves the Crystal Thresher. I think that's, yeah, we've still got the Crystal Thresher to go. Hopefully this sandstorm lasts a while so that we have a chance to get it. Because it is a long wait for one of these things to start happening in game. I guess I could turn the other half of the desert into Hallow as well to increase my chances if we don't get it pretty soon here. Oh, hang on, what's this over here? That's the sand elemental. Oh no, I got killed. Damn, those things hit pretty hard, guys. I've got like the end game armor and everything going. Okay, we've respawned. Let's just refresh this stuff. I might just double check because I think there was a few creatures there with that sand elemental that oh, there it is. We got it. The Crystal Thresher. Wait, what's this? Okay, we've got another Windy Day creature that we have to locate. But guess what, guys? We've only got one creature left to find. And then we've completed the bestiary 100%. So awesome. I was considering not even attempting this because it seemed like it was just going to be so hard and take so long to do. But it hasn't. It's taken a while, I'll be honest. But it's not been impossible. But yeah, the reason I'm over here in the forest is the only creature we have left to track down is actually the Angry Dandelion. I have seen these before. That thing right there. So it is a Windy Day creature. Yeah, it is a Windy Day creature. So I just don't know if it spawns during the nighttime. It's still very windy, like 43 miles per hour. But I have, like I was saying, I have actually seen one of these before. But it was back in the old normal difficulty world that I started on. Well guys, as you can see, it is another windy day. I spent quite a while searching for the Angry Dandelion so far and have not been able to track one down. But we're back over here in the forest, and I've actually used the Clentaminator to purify and extend the regular grass and forest area all the way across here up to like where the stone sort of area starts here where the crimson's at. So yeah, we've got a lot more surface area here where the Angry Dandelion could potentially spawn for us. And I do have a water candle over here as well, near these giant trees just here, but So far, I have had no luck, and I think these things are very, very rare indeed. But all we can do is keep searching, I guess, for the elusive Angry Dandelion to make an appearance. But yeah, anyway, I guess we could check over here as well, because there's a tiny little sliver of forest right here. It's probably pretty unlikely that it's gonna spawn here, but I guess there's a small chance. This is a very, very small area. Looks like there might be a sandstorm over there in the oasis. Now that I don't need the sandstorms anymore. But we'll head back over here because I think this is our best bet, this location. Over here in the west. If we just keep patrolling, searching. Oh, there's another goblin roaming around. I've had enough of goblins, thank you very much. Invading my my world. Okay, well, no luck so far. This could be another fruitless search, but it is a windy day again, as I said. Nearly 40 miles per hour. I don't know if they'll spawn. I think they have to spawn in grass actually. So let's just keep our eyes peeled here. Usually they do attack you. They're pretty vicious things. They do a lot of damage as well. Nothing here. Actually, I guess I'll check down here. Oh, we got it! Nice! That is awesome, guys. You know what that means? That means we have found the final creature, the Angry Dandelion. And we now have a 100% completed bestiary. 522 or 522. That is pretty satisfying, I gotta tell you guys. So we can actually go and buy ourselves a universal pylon from the zoologist, I believe. Alright, let's buy ourselves a universal pylon from Robin the zoologist. Let's have a look. Where is it? 89 gold. Bargain. Yes, please. That is awesome. Alright. She didn't have anything to say to me, though, about completing the bestiary. She should be congratulating me, but no, it's just, yeah, whatever. Another day in the forest. But we're going to head down here to the Truffle worm farm and find a good spot to put our universal pylon. It is going to be so awesome now to just teleport over here directly and back again every time we want to get some extra platinum. So let's turn this on so we don't get murdered too much by all the creatures that inhabit the mushroom, underground mushroom caverns. Uh-oh, I'm getting attacked by a bug. That's not good. But yeah, where can we put this thing? So I think they're like 3 tiles wide. I'd like to find a central. I guess I could put it on one of these sides here, though. Let's see. Or maybe even like in the middle there on that platform. That might look a bit, I don't know. I'm kind of fussy about where I put everything. You know what I mean? I can always move stuff around a bit later, I guess. But let's see. Unless I put it down here, I could put it like right in the middle. Just line it up with the center here. I think those torches below me here are actually central. But let's see. Where is it? Although, I don't know. I like the idea of just teleporting directly inside my safety box here. Where can we put it though? Or it's no go. Because I didn't expect it to actually put it in here. Oh, it will actually go inside the honey there. We could put it there. That's not too bad of a spot. It's dead center. And yeah, it definitely works without any NPCs as well, which is pretty awesome because I don't want to put any NPCs down here. That's why I didn't put the cavern pylon inside here, because the NPCs will basically prevent monsters spawning in the area. So it would have sort of destroyed the function of the truffle worm farm a little bit. But maybe we could even put it there. That actually looks pretty good right there. And we should still be able to use the bug net. And yeah, it works perfectly. That is so awesome, guys. The universal pylon. I'm glad I took the time to how are those things even reaching me? That's got to be the first time they must have been right on the edge of that area of mushroom grass. Usually they get killed by those spiky ball traps. Oh man. Anyway, guys, well, that is definitely one of our goals for today, crossed off the list. It took a lot longer. Probably once I've edited all of... Oh, there goes the... there goes the truffle worm. But it took a lot longer than I expected it to, so we're probably not going... Well, we're definitely not going to get to our second goal, which is completing the achievements in this video, which means, guys, there's going to be one more Terraria video to come in this series, and that's going to be next time when we look at 100%ing all of the achievements here in Terraria. And then I will be arranging a world upload for you guys as well at the end of the next episode, so keep an eye out for that if you're interested in downloading my world here. And then we're gonna come back to doing some of these achievements, like this one here, right? The dead men tell no tales. That might be a tricky one because it means I have to find a trap chest. That could take a while, actually. But anyway, that's it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Slippy Jim out.